Hello everyone. Welcome to our Wake Up and Airbrush. We are so glad that you are here. So yeah, it is morning. So please wake up and please airbrush with me. But guys, we do come to you live each and every day, Monday through Friday, 9:30 Central Time. So we can talk Luminess. So we can talk about our products, talk about the starter kit, talk about shades, talk about anything you guys want to talk about. Not just airbrushing, because of course everybody knows us because of airbrushing, not just airbrushing, but everything. Anything and everything. I do want to make sure, okay, good, that you can hear me. Hello, Martin. Hello, Luminess. Good to see you guys. But yeah, we do come to you live. We are here for you, and we want you to utilize us. We want you to walk to us, talk about the makeup, talk about, hey, I did this and I'm having trouble here, or hey, how do I do this? What is the skinny on how to airbrush? Because there is a little bit of a learning curve. Not much. You're going to get used to it. You're going to love it. Bam, you're done. But we're telling you to airbrush, to not touch your face, and I have my little legend right here, or my icon, to not touch your face, to keep it 4 finger widths away, keep your stylus moving. And sometimes that takes some getting used to. So if you ever run into somebody who's like, don't like airbrush, they just haven't done it the right way. Because if you've seen our infomercials, if you've seen everything about Luminess, it does what it says it's going to do. If it's not, then reach out to us and let us know, because we can help you tweak and change what you're doing incorrectly for the moment. We can show you how to fix that and make it flawless. And so this one I called There's No Mistakes in Airbrush, because there's really not mistakes. If with traditional makeup, if you make a mistake, chances are you're probably going to have to wash it off and redo it and all this stuff. But I'm going to make mistakes throughout this entire thing, so you can see how easy it is to correct it, okay? So don't freak out. Hopefully that'll take a little bit of the stress off of you thinking, oh my gosh, I have to do it perfect. Guys, bottom line, it's makeup, okay? Makeup. You completely mess up, wash it off. It's okay, but you'll get it, okay? Hello, Jacques. How are you? Good morning, Linda. Good to see you. Good to see you guys. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. We do like to go over the starter kits. So I'm going to show you this one right here. This is our icon. We also have the Icon Pro and the Legend. And of course, we now have the Breeze. And the Breeze is in the description below, so you can click on that if you are interested in the Breeze. Now, all of our systems, they come with makeup. All of them are amazing systems, but they do come with makeup. It comes with the 2 bottles of foundation. It comes with Love and a blush. Now, our blush, it's super high pigmented. So a little bit goes a long way. And you don't need a lot at all. And so you'll use about 2 drops. You can even put it on first. You can even put the blush on first and put the foundation on over that. And that way it blends everything for you. And you don't have to worry about it being too bright or too much. I call it getting blush happy. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Now, right here, boop, boop, is what I want you to do to get started. So you do want to keep that stylus 4 finger widths away. You want to keep it moving and barely pull back on the trigger. Guys, you do not have to hold it here and go. We're not painting a fence, okay? It just like if you were going to buff something on like this, boop, 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 boop. Same thing. Think of the air, because when you turn this on, you're going to feel the air. Think of the air as your bristles, okay? Wherever you feel the air, that is where the makeup's going to go. Then the other thing you're going to want to practice is pulling back on this trigger. Very lightly, you are going to pull back on that trigger, because you don't want a lot of makeup coming out at once. You want very little. In fact, I want you to question whether or not it's even coming out. Now you can airbrush water on your face, put water in here and airbrush water on your face. And that will kind of give you a better idea. If you can airbrush water and it's not running down your face, you got a better handle on it. All right. Jackie is waiting patiently for her Luminess order. Oh, you got the tanning system. Girl, you gonna look like you got some sun. Hey, Jeannie's doing the makeup with me today. Yay. Hello. Hey, Dawn. Good to see you. Yay, yay. All right. So I'm getting the products out that I want to use today. And I am going to use our Nude and Naughty palette. Again, that is also in the description below, so you can click on that. Guys, our sales changed today, and it is buy one, get one free. Bam. So you want to give it to a friend to try. You want to stock up. I mean, you have 36 eyeshadows in this bad boy. Bam. All amazing, professional, everyday eyeshadows. You can have so much fun. Even if you just use one shade, you can have so much fun. And I show you how you can use just one shade. All right, so let's see what I want to do today. I was thinking earlier today, our exposure highlighters, I just love. And one, because and that's also in the link below. It is a time to stock up. Stock up. Doesn't everybody have a makeup closet? It's a great place to stock up. Put it in your makeup closet. Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to be using the Rose Gold Illuminizer. I love the bronze, especially now that we're getting into spring and summer. But I really like the Rose Gold too. So we're going to use this one today. And I'm thinking what else I want to use today. What else? What else? La 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 la. All right. You know how when you like reorganize your stuff, like it puts a new like you get excited again. Is that just me? Hey, Vanessa, good to see you, baby. Vanessa on YouTube is saying, are the eyeshadows matte or shimmer? And they're both. We have mattes and we have shimmers. You can kind of tell. See how you can kind of tell it here which ones are shimmer, which ones are matte. But it really is a good range from lights, mediums, darks, of everything. I might use some of the shimmer on the darker shimmer on the lid. Why? Because I want to. Let's use my excuse for everything. All right, so I am going to go in with our CC concealer first. Now I do already have a little bit of some concealer on already, but mama needs more this morning. You know when you're on vacation and then you come back and your system is like, what are you doing? Why aren't you asleep? That's kind of how I feel. Good morning, Veronica. All right. Now, turning on, I'm using the Breeze. Turning on my Breeze, there's air that comes out. This is your practicing. Remember, you can move the Breeze around, feel the air. A lot of times I get questions on under eyes. And when you're doing it under the eyes, you can kind of, because you always want to keep your stylus or your Breeze level, like, beep. But when you go to the under eyes, you can kind of just aim it down a little bit and then look up to get right underneath the eyes. Jackie says, I got a plastic bin for lipsticks. I had to. There's more on. Oh, Lord, girl. Pretty soon you'll have to have a plastic bin for Vinyl Slick liquid lips, the Cream Confessions lipsticks, the stain. Like, you'll need to categorize even your lips. Do it on my lids because my lids are dark. And so I'm going to go in and with that CC concealer. Good morning, Rose. And I'm going to hit my chin because I told y'all yesterday. Hold on, Vanessa, I'm going to answer that. It's a great question. I told you yesterday, for some reason, and sometimes this happens, I haven't been getting the coverage on my chin. I don't know if I forget about it. But I'm going to go in and cover there, cover my redness on my nose. So Vanessa says, can I use micellar water to clean the machine or just water? Honey, all you need is water. But I don't think the micellar water would hurt it. Am I saying that right? Is that the right way to say that? Micellar water. All right. So now I have my CC concealer on. I did it on my lid a little bit to cover that. And I am going to do my eyes first. I like doing eyes first because that way it, I moved everything, so I don't know where everything is. I like doing the eyes first, so that way if anything fell, I'm able to correct it. So I am, oh yay, Luminess told me it was the right way. All right, so I'm gonna get a little bit of our powder out. I broke our compact powder that I had, and so I'm using the loose powder, and I'm gonna do what's called a powder guard. Why? This is guarding my under, because I've already done the CC concealer under there, so I already have that, and if there's any fallout, I can just sweep it off and it's not going to leave any marks on my under eyes, okay? So this is a way to help you not make mistakes because it will catch any of the eyeshadow here. Does that make sense? It's similar to baking, except for the fact that baking, you're gonna press the powder in a little bit more and not be so fluffy on the top. All right? All right, so now I will go in with a blending brush, and I'm going to go in with, I think I'm gonna go in with this mauve-y color and blend it in my crease right here. Now I'm going to keep it pretty light because of the fact I'm going to use kind of a darker shade on my lid. So I have like a drawer, like chest of drawers full of makeup. And then I also have a closet that I have other supplies and makeup in as well. And my daughter thinks it's hers. And she was like, I need to give Miss Bird some makeup. I was like, okay. So I go and look in the bag that she has gathered. And I was like, oh, Miss Bird's going to love you. Except she had some airbrush stuff in there, and I don't think Miss Bird airbrushes. I don't know how to, oh, okay. Well, Vanessa, we found out it is the right way, right? Touch-ups and brows after my face, so I clean it. So you do go in and clean it right after. Yeah, especially if Vanessa does her brows with the root and brow first. And so she goes and clean, because something like that, you will want to clean in between, clean the stylus or your breeze in between, because of that huge transition of color. So I'm going in and I'm just blending because I don't want this super, super dark. Now I'm going to show you a mistake. I'm going to use glow. Hey, Amber, good to see you. I'm going to use some glow right here to pop up that, that eyebrow, okay? So I'm going to put a couple of drops of my glow. Close the lid. And then right here, lightly, I'm bringing my breeze or the stylus in a little bit more. Start my movements and then lightly pull back on the trigger. And then see how that just lightened it a little bit? Not too much. You're pulling back super light. Now let's do this side. Can you see the difference? Oh no! What am I going to do? Tap it out. Tap it out. Fixed. Fixed. No mistakes. No mistakes. But to avoid that, I feel like I have a hair on my arm. To avoid that, we're going to do the movement first and then pull back on the trigger. You'll feel the coolness of the air, but then when the makeup's being released, you're going to feel a little bit of coolness with the makeup as well. And there you go. I put 2 drops in there, but for that, I just probably needed 1. Yeah, the word of the day is going to be tap it out, tap it out. That's what you want to do when and if you make any mistakes with like hot spots. You can just tap it out, and it will correct it. All right, so now I'm going in. I have my brow highlight. Notice how precise it is. It's right. I pointed it there, felt the air there. It was right there. It didn't get on my eyebrow. It was going exactly where I pointed it. Now I'm going to go in with a shimmer, like a burgundy shimmer, and put it on a flat eyeshadow brush. And then I just do this to get the extra off, and then tap. Word of the day. Word of the day. Tap. I'm just tapping that on. Notice I'm not swiping. I'm taking the flat eyeshadow brush. In this case, I'm tapping it on. Tap, 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 tap. Ooh, me like it. And when you want the extra off, you tap the brush. I'm hitting it with my ring finger. Boop. And if you have fake nails, it sounds really cool. And then I'm going to put that right there. And that right there. Okay. I like it. I like it. This was the shimmer. Oh, wait, here, I'll show you. I used this one in my crease. Tap, tap, tap. And then I used this one on my lid. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, Jeannie, that's hilarious. Jeannie typed in nude and naughty for her girls, and she got flagged for being decent because she didn't type palette. That's hilarious. Let's see. Ooh. So Vanessa says spot called Mellow, okay, on my smile line and dragging down on my chin. What can I use to cover? So Vanessa, yes, you can use, so she has melasma forming like on her smile line and is dragging down to her chin. So if there's darkness that you need to correct, you can use a color corrector like the peach color corrector, or you can go in with the X out or even eraser on your skin tone, Vanessa, to kind of concentrate. When I say concentrate, hold on, I'm going to do it here. I'm going to show y'all real quick something. And I'm going to use my stylus a bit. When I say, like, let's say I have some spots here. When I say concentrate, I don't mean this. I don't mean it like that. When I say concentrate, tap it out, tap it out. Okay, $19.95 down, and then a payment of $24, which will take you to $29 out of my account. telling me I've already made payments while I've already made 2 months. It's supposed to charge me. Honey, Brenda Lee, sweetie, go call customer service, or you can reach out. I would love to help you learn how to airbrush and all of that. I don't have access to accounts. And so call customer service, or since you're already on Facebook, reach out. You can message them. You can send them a direct message and message them, and they will help you. They'll explain it. We do have it where you can try it for $19.99 or $29.99, whatever. That is a trial. The system, honey, if this system costs $19.95 or $29.99, you're not going to want it. I guarantee you. So obviously that is a trial period. It's good for 30 days. We extend it if we need to color match you. We do all of that. And we're very, I mean, our customer service is the best. And we'll extend that trial if you need to make sure you love it just as much as we love it. And then there are payments after that. After that trial period is over. But yeah, if our system costs $19.95, you're not gonna want it. So hold on. Let's see. Okay, so when correcting it, I want you to go in. So like if it's like a sunspot or something like something precise that we're doing, you're still going to make passes. Brenda, honey, don't put your phone number out for everybody to see, sweetie. Number one. And call, like I said, call customer service. I'm going to put it right here, 888-793-7474. Call customer service. You're on Facebook right now. Message them. Message our customer service, sweetie. They will make sure that everything's good, okay? If you want to return it, they'll send it back. But I promise you, I promise you, we'll make it right, okay? Jacques says, I have white discoloration under my eye. I've tried to darken it. Helps out, but you can still notice it. Okay, so Jacques, I love saying your name, has the opposite. Hey, Luminess, can you hide that? I don't want Brenda's phone number out. So if you can, I don't know if you can. Okay, I am gonna move that because I don't want her phone number out there. But make sure when you're covering to make those passes, right? When you are doing any pre-coverage or like trying to get some stuff done, go in and make your passes. You shouldn't see that. If you see that, then you're concentrating too hard right there. You don't want to do that, okay? That's not how it works. So you don't want, we call those hot spots, or what I like to call them, because that's what it feels like it's doing on my face, where it just goes. I watched another makeup artist do airbrush with Dinair, and she said, don't buy Dinair. Oh my God. Are you serious, Jeannie? Oh, Jeannie messaged me. I want to hear more about that. A makeup artist was doing Dinair but said not to do Dinair. That's hilarious. Yes, Luminess is like, as a general rule, please do not put your phone number. It makes me cringe when people do that, because there's so many people out there that will take advantage of that, and you don't want your phone number out. OMG. Brenda Lee, baby, stop putting your email. Stop putting your stuff out there, sweet girl. Brenda Lee, you're on Facebook, honey. click message on our LUMINESS page, and that's going straight to our customer service. Message them. They will message you, sweetie, but don't keep putting your stuff out there, okay? Because honey, we will help you. I promise, and they're going to reach out to you. But I mean, you gave us all your information, but please don't. But just message them. They're going to do it, okay? I know there's so many scammers in the world, and they take advantage of people, and they're sneaky as all get out. All right, so now back to underneath. If your eyes are light underneath, what I would do, and it still shows through, I would use a darker foundation if you need to do that, to maybe darken underneath or bring your foundation up a little bit more. You don't want to go, it's kind of a good look to be a little bit lighter underneath, but if it is too much of a contrast, then just either I would do maybe one lighter than your regular foundation, or you could use like X out, but maybe if you went to Rose foundation, and if you were a 3, you could do maybe a 2-3 mix under here. Okay. Okay. Yes. Don't put your stuff in. We are here to help, guys. If we were not, let's think about it. If we were not here to help, if we were like scammers or whatever, I wouldn't be online 5 days a week. I would not be doing these lives 5 days a week to show you how to use the product. We have an amazing customer service. They are going to help you. I will get you in contact with whoever you need to be helped. We stand behind our product. We love our product. We want you to love it just as much as we do. All right. So as we continue, I'm going to go in and do layers. Oh, you're allergic to latex? Some people are. I'm going to do the mauve underneath, but I'm kind of mixing it with the brown. And I'm just going to, because I don't want it so mauvey, because sometimes if your eyes get red, it will make my green eyes pop. But if your eyes get red, it'll make them, it won't look so pretty. So I'm just kind of deepening. There we go. I swear I can talk. All right. Show me. I only have 6 loves and y'all better send me some love. All right. So now I think I want to make this pop a little bit more. So I'm going to add hey, Sandy, I just started using the rose and it's yellow, even the shade. I just started using the rose and it's yellow, even the shade 4. So Sandy, I want you to stay tuned because I'm going to show you something in just a minute, but chances are you're spraying too hard. Okay. And I know that seems like my answer for everything, but it pretty much is. And I'm going to show you in just a minute. Yes. All right. I'm going to go in and do this real quick. Right here. I'm just going to, remember yesterday we talked about eyes. I just did a little bit of pop right there. Sandy, were you using silk at first and then switch to the rose, or did you just start using airbrush makeup right now? That's my first question. All right, so I haven't even done my foundation. All I've done is this concealer, the CC concealer, and I've done the eyes. So now I'm going to take, OMG, I got a mad face and I want to know why. Oh, it's Brenda Lee. Come on, Brenda Lee. Sweetie, can't get bad faces if we're going to help you. Let's show some love. Bethany, I see you, girl. That's so funny. All right, so I just swiped underneath. What that did is it helped where I didn't have any mistakes, right? So if I had fallout from the eyeshadow, boop, it's gone, done. And it does give you a nice little natural highlight underneath. Now, I'm going in and I'm going to do some contouring. And I'm going to put a couple of drops of the matte bronzer, which I haven't used in a while. Oh, this, Veronica's like, it's not me this time. I love it. I don't know, it's probably not right that I call people out for doing it, but my rule is you can't just do it and leave with the sad face or mad face or whatever. You have to explain it so we can talk about it. All right, this is the matte bronzer. And I'm going to put my hair behind my ears, and I kind of smirk to get that line. Now, look, see, can y'all see this? Can y'all see how it's nothing here, but see how this is starting to come up, right? This is the color that I'm using right now. See that? Okay, so notice that, yeah, no drive-by angry faces. That is true. This is how light. Oh, I like it. Bethany's like, you can't make others happy without knowing why. So true. See how I'm gradually getting that? I didn't go, and it's gradual. That's how you're also doing foundation. Do a little bit here. Okay, so I'm awful at names. Hold on. Sandy. So if it feels wet, if you see it immediately, that's going to tell me that you're spraying too hard. If you can see the foundation and it actually has orange or yellow in it, that's telling me you're spraying too hard. Why? Because that's how we do traditional makeup, right? You're used to seeing it immediately, and so that's what we think airbrush is, but it's not. You want to put it on so light. It's a matte bronzer. Yay, Donna ordered the bruise too. So right now, and there's okay. I was like, did it run out of batteries? My charge, do a little bit there. Okay, so right now I'm doing the contouring first. Now I'm blowing that out. Where's my foundation? Shaking up my foundation. Girl, Bethany, stop doing your makeup in the car. I was going to do something, but I think I'm going to skip that. So I'm going to go in with Silk Shade 2. I actually love Rose, but I don't know what my rose is right now. So I'm using Rose Shade 2. Normally, I'm kind of a 3, 2, 3, but I'm going to start. Oh, this is the other thing I want to tell you. If there's products that you don't use, because this is another like falls under mistakes. If there's products that you maybe don't use on a regular basis, but you have used it, the thing's open, and you put and you go to pour or to put the drops in and nothing comes out, there's makeup in here that may be dried and is preventing the makeup to come out. So what you do is you take your little fingers, you wiggle it back and forth, and you can take that top off. Soak that in warm water. Because our makeup is water and mineral based, it's going to make it go away. Soak it in warm water, and that will free it up. Then you can pop that and listen for the pop. Pop it back on. It's like a double pop, and that will solve that problem. All right. So now I'm going in. Now here's another little trick. I used the matte bronzer to give me contour. I then blew that out, and then I'm going to almost turn it. I put my 2 in here. But in the Breeze, there was still a little bit of that matte color in there. So I'm just using that to deepen that too. Does that make sense? Instead of mixing a 3 in there right now, I'm just going to do that. Oh, yeah, Bethany, please. Please do that. That's perfect. Thank you so much. All right, so I start at one spot. Donna, if you're on Facebook, honey, if you're on our Luminess Facebook page, you can, there's a little button that says message, and you can message us. So I'm pulling lightly on the trigger, making my passes. And I'm going to keep going. Now, what you're going to see is this bronzer kind of blending away, getting a little bit softer. Oh, Vanessa, if you're blotchy, babe, yeah, just watch how you're putting that on, sweetie. Okay, now looking in my mirror right now, and I'm going to show you this real quick. That's the light. That's how you would put on traditional makeup, but I sprayed that heavy to show you that that's pretty light. I can tap it out, tap it out, tap it out. Okay. So if I started putting that 2 on by itself, morning, Muzak, good to see you. I'm like, ooh, okay, this might be a little bit too light. Maybe I need to mix a little bit of 3 in there. Normally, what would happen? You would have to start over. Like if your foundation's too light or too dark, you would end up having to start all over. And as soon as I found my foundation, I'll let you know what that's going to look like. Oh, here it is. Okay. Right? Does that make sense? Can y'all see what's happening? Where it might be a little bit too light. Well, I have my 3 in rows. And I'm just adding a few drops into that 2, turning it on, mixing that together. Boop, boop, boop. Mixing that together, closing. And now I can keep going. Because of how airbrush makeup goes on, you're not covering every inch of your face. So it's easy to go up or down in color because you're just going to continue making passes to fill in that spot. So then you'll start evening out. Now look how nice and blended that is. If you're new to airbrushing, doing your contouring, doing your blush first helps tremendously because you're able to blend it. If you get a little blush happy or contour happy or whatever that case may be, you can do it first. It's not going to 100% cover it because of how it goes on, but it will blend it for you. So it makes it a lot easier. You won't make mistakes because if it did get a little strong, you'll blend it out. All right. Yes, Vanessa, the Prism color correctors are only in the 0.25. Yes, ma'am. All right, now I'm going to add a little bit of Charming blush. And I forgot to add the one thing that I was really talking about. It's our Soft Rose Illuminator. Now, again, what's great, normally I would put this on first before airbrushing. So my normal routine, if I use our exposure, exposure highlighters, I would do the CC corrector or the CC concealer, put the exposure highlighter on, and then airbrush over that for the same thing, for the blending and the covering it a little bit. But hey, there are no mistakes, right? I can still add it. I'm just going to put it here. And what am I going to do now? What is the word of the day? Tap it out, tap it out. No, Bethany, you can, since it's water-based, sure. Tapped it out, tapped it out. You don't want to rub because that's going to mess up the airbrush. So I'm just going to tap it out, tap it out. Well, Bethany, Musette, that is true. But if you just got it, Bethany, call customer service and they'll send you a new one and let them know that it's too thick. But there's lot numbers on the bottom of these bottles, so make sure you have that number because then they'll track what batch that came in. But yeah, if you just got it, call customer service, sweetie. Full shoal. All right. So I added that. There were no mistakes. I could still do it. I could still add it, and it's fine. Okay. So I have my shimmer going, my young youthful glow. So I wanted a little bit more than Love to give me that youthful, like almost not necessarily, but kind of a dewy look. And then now, I think I'm going to try something. I'm going to do 2 lip liners. And then I'm going to this is Soft Rose. And because we have been talking up a storm, this one's running long, so I'm going to hurry and I'll do my my mascara off camera. But this is Blackberry. Where I'm adding, I just wanted a little bit of color to it. Ooh, I like it. Because it goes along with the eyes, my burgundy look. I'll throw some lashes on or mascara, and then I'll be good to go. All right, guys. I hope this helps you. Remember, the word of the day, if you mess up, if you get a hot spot, tap it out. Tap it out. You're going to tap it out. Tap it out. Under the eyes, if you still need to practice a little bit under the eyes, remember, you can angle this down. But again, you can also tap it out if you need to under the eyes until you get it down. Spray super, super light. Oh, Deanna, you're so sweet, girl. Ballpark figure on the price. Make up 2. Oh, you're so sweet. Deanna, Luminess is going to, I hope she's still here, put the link, sweetie, because we actually have price points for everybody. We have Legends, Icon, and then we also have the Breeze. You actually, in our link below is the Breeze. It's our newest one, cordless and chargeable. It comes with 2 bottles of foundation, so you can practice. And it comes with Love, and it comes with a blush to get it going. And so definitely come back and watch us. This one was a super long one. Normally it's about 20, 30 minutes. But we just had a lot to talk about. So there you go. All right, I'm going to do my lashes off camera and stop talking. But love to see you guys back. And there you go. There's Luminous came to the rescue. But check it out. Come back if you have questions. Guys, I am here every day, Monday through Friday, 9:30. Olivia does our Mondays, and then I usually take over the rest of them. You can also book a class with me. If you look at the in the description below, there's also a link to book a class. So if you would like to do that, you can do that. All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you, Miss Amber. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh, awesome, Deanna. We love to have you guys. But come back and talk to me. All right. Have a great day, and I will see you soon. Bye for now.